Good afternoon, everybody, and I welcome you all for the webinar that is being hosted by NestorBird. I am Aditi Bharadwaj, your host for the day. So, we truly appreciate you taking the time out to join us today, and I promise that this session will be very, very insightful and very, very practical for you. Before we dive into the topic, let me give you a brief introduction to NestorBird. NestorBird is a digital transformation partner. It is a leading business solution provider and a prime innovator in ERP systems. With our recent silver partnership with Frappe, we have further strengthened our commitment to delivering best-in-class open source solutions. We have various services that we give on from our platform, that is GetPOS, that is our POS solution for retail, food and booking businesses. Then there's ERP, then there's CRM, and then we have marketing. Moving on. uh, we have upgraded from bronze to silver with our astonished partnership with Frappe. We are certified Frappe partners, and we are very, very honored to be a part of their team that is always innovating, that is bringing new solutions for people, businesses everywhere. So, yes. Moving on, we have also ventured our ways into various events and been recognized for our products, for our flagship, especially for our flagship product that is GetPause. We recently went to Forbes, and we were very much happy to introduce our products, our services as Frappe partners. Let me introduce you to the webinar members and the lobby. So we have Alka Bansal. Alka Bansal, ma'am, is head of growth with NestorBird, and she has 16 years of experience helping businesses achieve sustainable growth and success. We have Hitendra Manshani, our esteemed Vice President of Sales, who brings over 18 years of experience in driving sales excellence and building lasting client relationships. We have Harshdeep Singh, who is a Frappe Certified Consultant. He will be sharing his insights and the live demo of how you can accelerate productivity with best ERP-driven AI LMS solutions. So, okay, now let me focus on today's topic, that is accelerating productivity with best ERP-driven AI LMS software. So, what can we talk about AI LMS software? That is learning management system. We can enhance productivity, improve training outcomes, drive efficiency with your organization, learn how the integration of ERP and AI can revolutionize employee training and knowledge management. So industries that can benefit from AI driven AI LMS, that is corporate enterprise, educational institutions, healthcare providers, manufacturing units, retail chains, IT tech companies, financial institutions, hospitality sectors, and government organizations. So we want this webinar to be as interactive and helpful as possible. So at the end of the session, we will have a dedicated query session where we'll address all your queries and questions. Please feel free to share your questions in the chat box during the presentation, and we'll ensure they're answered by Harshdeep in the Q&A segment. So with that, Harshdeep, I'm delighted to hand over the session to you.
Great. Aditi, thank you for the quick introduction. So today we will be diving into the education as well as the learning management system. It is a robust tool designed to simplify and enhance training and education workflows. We will explore its features, benefits, and real-world applications, along with a live demo, which is going to happen right now, to show its capabilities in action. Right. So let's make this session interactive. So feel free to ask questions as we go along, and I'm excited to share insights and help you discover how education and LMS can transform your learning ecosystem. So let me show you some a user journey over here of a student, right? So first of all, let me show you this journey of a student, how it would look like at the front end, and then we will jump into the back end, right? So here you can see the entire demographic information of a particular student will be stored. Here you can see all the like first name, last name, DOB, right, phone number, and the Aadhaar card, which is like an ID card, is being stored over here, right? Then the other demographic informations like contact details and alternate phone numbers, emergency contacts, correspondence addresses, permanent address, everything around the student has been stored. Then the parents or the guardian details are being stored over here, right? So moving to the next, the academic information. So education, the past education has been stored, like the class-wise segregation has been done. All their scorecards have been stored over here. And the documents. So whatever documents are associated with a particular student, whether they are in a school or they are in any kind of university. So all the documents, whatever documents are associated with a student, they are being attached over here. Right? You can see this. And finally, the program they are enrolled in, right? So you can see the program type is BTech. This is an engineering degree. So the student have enrolled in a particular program. So their details, the admission number, the enrollment ID, and the student ID have been added over here. Right. So this was a quick glimpse about the student details. Now let me show you how it would look like when any of the university users are logging in and checking all the application details and all. Right. So this is a glimpse of the front end, how the front end would look like. Right. And then after this, we will be jumping to the other part of the education, which is backend, and then finally the LMS portal. Right. So these are all the applications which you have received, right? And yeah, so on the right hand side, you can see the statuses as qualified, under review, payment pending, or offer letter released, right? Or documents registered, so requested. So you can see all these statuses over here, and there are some actions against them. So you can definitely go ahead and view those actions. Moving ahead, you can see again the entire journey of a student over here, right? So all the details will be managed, like what is the application number, what is the program type the student has chosen, right? The courses, the programs, the course preferences, everything has been captured here beautifully, right? Then some more details under the application, like application number and all, right? Then here are the personal details. From here, the details will be saved in the student database, right? So as a demographic information. So this avoids any duplicity of data. Once the data has been filled in the application part, all those details goes to the student student profile, right? And here the academic details are there, right? And once these are filled during the application, they will be going to the student profile as well, and all the attachments, right? And on the right hand side, you would be able to see the various actions under here, right? So document requisition, documents verified, reject. So these are the multiple actions happening over here. So you can either accept or reject the student, right? Or you can set up it as a document verification, like qualifying the applicant, or reject, like that, right? And reason for rejection, you have to mark it, right? So here are all the details coming up, right? Then you can see statuses being changed over here, right? Offer letter accepted or admitted and all, documents verified. So you can see it has taken me to the payments part as well. So here the entire payment ID, payment for application fee, payment for tuition fee is coming, the amount is coming, the mode, the payment status as paid, date and time. And by clicking here, you will be able to see the ledger if those roles and permissions has been managed, right? So this was a quick view of the dashboard at the front end for the users, right? So let me take you to the backend over here, right? And yeah, so here we will be managing, this is the running system, this is the engine of that front end, right? So here entire all the things are being configured, and whatever we configure over here will be shown at the front end, right? So on the left hand side, you can see all the modules over here which are needed to run a university or a school or any small organization into the education platform, right? So on the left hand side, you can see all of my modules which are in use. So let me particularly focus on the education part, right? So here you can create your instructors, you can create your programs. So let me show you one, right? So you can manage your instructors over here, right? You can create course schedules against them, you can create student groups against them. Their what we call their demographic information has been captured. Their logs will be captured, like to which class or to which course they will be taking up, right? So here you can see the program as class 10th, and courses have been added over here, right? Then again, these all are shortcuts, right? And under that, you get a complete detail of all your reports and masters, where you will be able to see all your students over here with their statuses and enabled. So just a quick overview, right? So everything has been managed over here, their details, their address, relations, right? So all those things are populated to the student profile as well. Then moving forward, we have the instructors, guardians, student groups, student logs. Then these are the masters which we need to configure, right? So there is a common thing, like if you get your masters sanitized, your transactions goes very smooth, right? So here are those masters which we need to configure them, right? So here under the programs, you need to create your program, right? So you can see this has been created, and this program could be linked to multiple things. So this is the beautiful part of this platform, where you can see this course is connected with four student applications, four programs under the four programs, and one student group, right? So entire thing has been beautifully linked. So you can see what is the fee structure and fee schedule associated with this particular program, right? So this is the most beautiful part of this platform, that everything is so beautifully linked and data flows seamlessly between all these connections, right? Then again, under the program, there are courses. So you can list out your courses over here. You can put out the topics. Then you can put up the assessments over here, and again the connections, right? So you can see this course is connected with one program and a schedule, right? Moving forward, you can create topics, right? So these are all the topics. Like topics could include an article, a video, and a quiz, right? So the article could be a big PDF file kind of thing, so users can simply go ahead and go through that PDF file. The video is nothing but a YouTube link, right? So the user can link up those YouTube videos with this, right? And the quiz will be set up by the moderators. They will be so the students would be able to go ahead and perform this quiz, and their marks will be calculated automatically, right? And against every column, every content, there is a description, right? So here you can put up any kind of description over here, right? Now in a university or a school, you could be having multiple rooms, right? You could be having multiple classrooms. So to cater that, we have the this room section, where you will be segregating them or identifying them as classrooms, right? And you will be giving a row number and the seating capacity, and which program or which course would be conducted in that particular classroom for that particular class would be connected over here, right. And these were the masters. This is another set of masters which we just discussed under the program and course section, where you will be creating your articles, you will be creating your videos, right, and you will be creating your quizzes as well, right? So here you can see a glimpse of a YouTube video. So here you can have videos either from YouTube or from Vimeo, right? And this is the URL which I've put it from there, and you can see the duration as well. So there is no restriction on the length of the video, right? It could be as long as possible, and by clicking over here, you can simply go ahead and watch the video, right? So this is the video which has been linked, right? And these are some of the settings, and the which are definitely taken care during the implementation part. Now coming to the admission, so here we can manage the entire thing. I've already shown you this on the front end, but everything gets replicated at the back end as well. So here you will be able to manage the student applicants, and you can see all those various statuses being managed over here as well. So some of them are admitted and some of them are approved but not yet admitted, right? So let me give you a basic information about that. So all the details are being captured, their personal details, their relations, and addresses. We have tried to keep the entire demographic information at one place. But yes, if any university or any school wants to capture any more information regarding a student, definitely that can be managed over here, right? And we can put the photographs of the student over here. We can cater as many as possible attachments over here. So there are no restrictions, right? You can attach the images from your device. You can put a Google link. You can directly get it from the camera, right? So all these options are available by default, right? Moving forward, the entire student admission process has been streamlined over here. So suppose the admissions has been started for this academic year, right? So you can manage everything over here. And once the admissions are being managed at the backend on this platform, you can simply go ahead and publish on your website, right? So we can develop your website on this platform, or otherwise, if you already have a running website on any other platform like React and all, you can definitely go ahead and integrate it with it, right? So this is a super flexible platform with all the APIs available, right? And we can do the entire integration over here. So here you can manage the eligibility and details, and introduction, right? All those things can be managed over here. Moving ahead, same ways like program enrollment. Like once the student admission is done, student is admitted, then we will be enrolling that particular student into a particular program and into a particular course, right? So that entire program enrollment and course enrollment has been taken care, right? So you can see student category as regular student, and student batch as XA, that is 10A, right? So for this particular academic term. So this is how the entire program enrollment will be taken care, followed by fees, because this plays an important role. So this fees will be taken care over here, and you can create different fee schedules over here for different classes, right? From maybe from class 1 to class 5, you could be having a different fee schedule, or if you have different categories of student, right? So you can have different fee schedule for them, right? And you can put the due date and the amount over here. Accordingly, system would be raising up the notifications and fee invoices to the students, so that they can get aware of that fee is due and they need to make a payment, right? And even this platform is so flexible that you can integrate any kind of payment gateways. So if the guardians or the parents wishes to pay online, they can definitely click on the payment gateway link and they can pay it seamlessly, right? Moving ahead, again coming to the masters, which I've just shown you the fee master, right? So you can create various fee structures over here, right? So I've created one fee structure. You can add up n number of categories of your fees. So here for this webinar purpose, I've added 4 categories over here, like admission fee, tuition fee, transportation fee, and if you wish to give any kind of discount to any of the students, so that can also be catered over here, right? So this is a quick glimpse of the platform, right? There are some more things, just to give you a high level overview. So before moving to the LMS part, so the entire student attendance, their leave application, absenteeism report, all those things can be managed over here, right? And we just need to capture the data in a smoother way during our implementations, and whatever reports are currently being used in any of the universities or schools, they can be generated, right? So these are by default reports available in the system, but using report builders and other tools, we can create a number of reports, right? So lastly, on this platform, I would like to show you the accounting part, right? Since we are catering the I'm sorry. So since we are catering the education, and the fees and the payroll plays an important role, so we need to cater the accounting as well. So just giving you a very high glimpse of the accounting, where we will be managing the entire payables and receivables. So this platform is automatically integrated with the accounting module, where you will be able to manage your fees as well as the payroll, right? And various payment integrations, payment gateway integrations can be done, so that seamlessly, whenever the parent or a guardian pays the payment, makes the payment against a fee, that will be reflected under our general ledger, right? So the accounting module, the education module goes hand in hand over here, so that you get real-time updates. The management of the school or the management of the university gets real-time updates, right? So now moving further, let me show you the LMS feature as well. So if you're running any online course kind of thing, right? So that would be shown over here, right? So there are a couple of views which can be managed over here. So this is one of the views, right, of the portal, and this is the another view of the portal which can be managed over here, right? So this gives a option or a choice to the user or to the university or the education institute to choose between couple of views. So here you can see I can put up my courses over here, right? And the student can get in this, and they can choose the course they want to enroll for. So let me click on this. So student would be able to see what is the course all about. They can quickly view this video to get the insights of that particular course. They can see how many people have enrolled it. They can see how many lessons are there, and they will definitely get a certificate after pursuing this course. So that is why you can find this tag, get certified, right? And on the left hand side, you will be the user will be, or the student will be able to see the course content, which is like company setup and chart of accounts. You will be learning this company setup and chart of accounts under this. Then you will be learning the assets in this platform, buying, selling, right? And you can see these all are like videos as well as some content as well, right? So we have the flexibility to put a content in terms of article, in terms of YouTube videos, and after followed by a quiz, right? So let me click on this, and right, so here you can see this is a quick video, right? And after this video there is a small article, right, and followed by a quiz, right? So the students can simply go ahead and go through that video followed by article and start this quiz, right? And during this work, if they have any of the questions, they can simply go ahead and ask a question, right? And the moderators available, or the moderators assigned, will be going ahead and answering these questions, right? So this is the complete thing available on this platform. So yeah, and we often get queries that if we can charge something against these, or if we can manage the online classes over here, right? So we can simply go ahead and create your classes over here, right? And we have the integration available with Zoom, right? So the online classes can be catered from this platform, right? So let me show you this was all about the front end. Now let me show you a glimpse of the back end of this platform as well, right? So yeah, so you can see a quick graphical representation, right? And here you will be able to see the users, the courses, enrollments, and like all the courses. Now there is a very thin line between LMS and education, right? So education basically caters the entire school ecosystem or university ecosystem, but on the other hand, the LMS caters the industries where we need to give some kind of training to our employees, right? So suppose you're running an organization and you have employees over there, and you want to skill them up, or you want to give them an initial training, right? So you will be creating courses on this LMS, right? And the users or your employees has to go through these courses and get certified. Only then they will be allowed to do the operations, or allowed to start their job, right? So there is a very thin line between LMS and education. So that is where the basic difference lies. So the entire education platform is useful for the university or the school ecosystem, and the LMS platform is generally applicable for the industry specific institutions, right? So here you can see all the users listed over here. Their details will be captured, right? You can see they are enabled, right? Everything can be managed over here, and yeah, then you can see the certificates. So once the user clears their examination, their certificate would be generated over here, right? So right from here, a certificate would be generated, right? And all the basic masters, like as I told before, if you keep your masters sanitized, your transactions goes seamless. So here you can create your courses. Under the courses there will be chapters, under the chapters there would be lessons, and followed by quizzes, right? So all those things can be managed over here, right? And yeah, so here this is the basic view of this LMS platform. And if you wish this to be integrated with any of the websites or any of the payment gateways, all those things can be gated, right? So this is a very flexible platform developed on Frappe framework using Python, right? So all those so it can be integrated with any of the third-party applications as well, right? So this was a quick glimpse of the front end which I've shown you over here, right? Followed by the other one, right? So a quick glimpse of the front end, the quick glimpse of the education module, right? And then followed by the LMS, right? So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Okay, so Harsh, I think Anjali Verma is asking, can I see my progress and course completion details on the dashboard? How clear are these updates?
Yeah, definitely. So you can definitely see your progress in terms of a bar, right? So it will allow you to see like how much course you have completed. So it is available. You can see the progress.
All right. I think we have another question from Ankur Chandele, and I think sir has already answered. But if you would like to go ahead, Harshdeep, we would be okay. If I lose my internet connection, will it be possible for me to explore the course content?
Right. If you lose your internet connection, then it would be difficult for you to go through the course content since this platform works online.
All right. His next question is there a way to resolve any queries I might have during the session on the dashboard?
Yes, definitely. The moderators are available, and in the demo, you would have seen that ask a question, right? So there is a chat platform available, so you can post your questions, and the moderators would be answering those questions.
And we have another question by Rahul. Does the LMS use AI to suggest extra resources or courses based on how well I'm doing?
Right. At this moment, we are using various tags, so you can put up those tags in the courses, right? So that user would be able to see the similar courses which suppose a user has opted for a course and the tag of that particular course matches with another course. So that particular user would be getting a suggestion that okay, you're doing this course, so the another course is also relevant to yours. You can definitely go ahead and try it, right? And in the future we are integrating it with some of the AI platforms, and once that is done, we will definitely show up in the market with our AI product.
All right. We have last question, and that is by Pavan Kumar. What tools on the dashboard help me check if um, employees are following training plans and improving?
Yes, so to deal with this, we have created quizzes. So after every course is completed, the employee or the user or the student has to go through that quiz so that we can assess their knowledge, and we can definitely mark them with the status, like if they have cleared or they have failed.
All right, we have another question. Can I easily set up automatic reminders for tasks or deadlines to help
Yes,
learners stay on track?
definitely. It has the notification doc type in this, so we can set up various notifications. So whenever your course is getting due or your quizzes are getting due, you can definitely get a notification.
All right, Harsh, I think that is it. And I would like to thank everybody who has joined us today in the session. And thank you, Harshdeep, for such an informative and engaging presentation. I'm sure the audience must have found it extremely valuable. Thank you all once again for joining NestorBird's webinar. If you want to know more details about us or if you would like to connect with us, there's already a CTA. You can find our information in the chat box or we can connect with you after this via email. So we look forward to seeing you in the future sessions. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you everyone for joining. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you.